Welcome to Inside Liverpool. Jurgen Klopp may feel he has been here before as he prepares to welcome Real Madrid to Anfield on Wednesday. After all, it was less than 2 years ago when Liverpool hosted La Liga opposition needing a Spirit Champions League comeback. Of course, as the second leg of this quarter-final tie edged ever close this week, the parallels with the 4-0 win over Barcelona in 2019 will be made. It's an easy sell, but one of that is not exactly a mirror image of that task that awaits them now. We need a perfect performance on Wednesday if we want to just have a chance, Klopp said. The way we played and the way the Real Madrid played there, it doesn't look very promising. But the good thing is we can play better, which will change the game already. But we have to. It will be a tough one, but we will give it a try, I can promise. That is only thing we can say. Barcelona, of course, will be confronted with a white-hot Anfield atmosphere in May 2019. A 3-goal lead was opportune as Liverpool produced one of the most remarkable fightbacks in the history of the European Cup to move into a final they would win. It's a night that will live in the collective memory forever, and while something similar will be needed on Wednesday night against the 13 times winner of the Champions League, Liverpool head into their most potent weapon blunted. If you want to have some emotional memories, you watch the Barcelona game back. 80% of this game was the atmosphere in the stadium, I would say, Klopp said after last week's defeat. We have to do without that. We have from time to time, but we always had supporters in the stadium. We don't have that this time. If the Reds will have to go to it alone this time, there are at least some positives that we are not in the favor in 2019. Liverpool were meant to enter into the Barca battle without Mohamed Salah and Roberto Firmino 2 years ago. This time, both are available for Klopp, alongside an informed Diogo Jota and Sadio Mane, giving Klopp plenty of attacking options. It is unlikely that all four of those will start against Los Blancos, though meaning Klopp will have a big call to make over who makes it into his front three. Salah's place is surely more secure, with 28 goals to his name this season. He remains Liverpool's most likely route to goal. Jota, with 12 for himself in his debut campaign with the Reds, also has a sizable claim on what is the biggest game of his Reds tenure to date. It is maybe Mane and Firmino are vying for that third spot as things stand, with 263 goals between them as a trio at Liverpool, though Klopp knows he still has, on their day, one of the most awesome attacking tridents on the continent at his disposal. One area of Klopp's team that is most predictable is his backline, with an unchanged defense once more expected against Zinedine Zidane's side, which leads us to Liverpool's midfield, the area that is so often the subject of change. Expect Fabinho to start at the base. The Brazilian's return to midfield has coincided with the Reds' charge towards the top four of late. Who plays alongside him, however, are the two others huge calls that Klopp must get right. Gini Wijnaldum, with 43 appearances to his name this term, is perhaps leading this particular race at the extent. Thiago Alcantara, fresh from his 30th birthday, was brought to the club for occasions such as time. The former Bayern Munich and Barcelona star will help his side keep the ball much better than they did in the first leg. James Milner's enduring influence and leadership qualities could also be vital against the streetwise Spaniards. Oxlade-Chamberlain is likely to be left in reverse, while Curtis Jones is a dub after being left out on Saturday's game as a precaution.